everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm Tyler, and this is going to be a bit different than your typical YouTube channel about math, machine learning, and computer science. I recently graduated from university about a week ago now, and I'm currently working full-time as a data scientist. But the thing is, I'm still learning constantly, especially around machine learning theory from an optimization perspective. So this channel is basically a diary of my journey through weekly updates. You see, I don't know if you guys know a guy named Scott Young, but he's basically the inspiration for this entire channel. He had a YouTube channel where he completed what he called the MIT Challenge, which basically means completing the entire 4-year CS curriculum at MIT using their OpenCourseWare. I used their OpenCourseWare before for their probability, statistics, and linear algebra, but for me, I'm going to do something a little bit less intense than that. So this channel is basically my public study diary. Every week I'm going to be posting videos where I talk about what I'm learning, what I find interesting, or how I'm approaching my self-study. So why am I doing this? Here's 5 main reasons. So first, I'm studying this stuff anyways. I'm working through textbooks, trying to understand the theory behind the tools I use. So I figured, why not? Why not put myself out there? It's little mental overhead. I'm not going to be going to optimize the channel for views or anything like that. Uh, who knows? Maybe in the future, somebody will see these videos and partake in their own learning as well. I think that would be pretty neat. Second, I worked before as a tutor, and I realized that talking about something or teaching somebody else something, or just in general, talking about what you're passionate about, helps you gain a deeper understanding of that subject. Third, it creates a healthy external pressure. When you're going to talk about what you learned this week, you actually make sure that you learn something to talk about that. So it's really also a commitment device. Fourth, it establishes a routine. I'll be the first to admit that it's easy to let self-study fall by the wayside. Committing to weekly videos gives me a structure to follow. And fifth, this becomes kind of a personal record. A year from now, maybe 5 years from now, I can look back and see how my thinking has evolved, what I struggled with, and what made sense. And I think that's pretty valuable. So what can you expect from this channel? Weekly videos that are straightforward and easy for me to produce, basically. I'll talk about papers I'm reading or concepts I'm working through. Maybe I'll show you some code or derivations that I'm interested in, that I found interesting. Some videos might be about specific ML topics. Others might be about learning itself and dealing with difficult material, and maybe even about what I'm doing in real life. And lastly, this isn't really about presenting myself as an expert. I'm a learner, and this channel is just about that process. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around, subscribe if you want to follow along. And if you're in a similar journey, working in the field, but still trying to deepen your understandings of the fundamentals, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. All right, that's it for this intro. See you next week for the first real video.